All right, y'all. We in here. We in the building. Roll the intro.
Another one. It's another one. And another one.
What's poppin', y'all? We are back with another video. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't be in here being messy and you ain't subscribed to the channel. Click the subscribe. It's somewhere down there. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Even if you are subscribed to the channel, please like the video. It helps get the content out there to people who aren't subscribed. And turn that notification bell on so you don't miss the next time we drop another video. So, y'all, when I tell y'all really quick before we get into the topics, this is my 5th time recording this same video I'm about to give y'all. So, excuse me if I'm just not even, but I'm going to still do my best to put on a great video. But look. When you are doing YouTube, y'all, it's like you running your own production company. Now, my microphone, if you always been here, this microphone that I always use just started to cut up today for some reason. But I got my other microphone right here that I'm using. Shout out to my brother, J-Bone. He sent me this microphone. He hooked me up with this brand new. He know I'm doing YouTube, so he wanted to gift this to me. And it came in handy today because I needed it. And y'all, I actually think the audio is so much clearer on this microphone. So, but yeah, enough about that or whatever. So we got to get into these topics. So we're going to be talking about y'all favorite girl, Latto. I said y'all favorite girl, but look, we got to talk about Latto. Use a chop. Okay, I don't know why y'all, that lyric always come to mind when I say Latto name now, because Nicki kind of ate that. But we got to talk about Latto. Now, Latto is, she's trolling Nicki Minaj, in my opinion. Some people are saying it too. But y'all, so Latto did an interview and they were asking her who her top 3 rappers were. Female rappers, who the greatest were, top 3. And here is what Miss Latto, Miss Melissa said. I'm going to go ahead and play the audio for y'all and then we'll talk about it. Okay, here we go.
I know you had some inspirations throughout your career. You had some people that you listen to. Females to be exact. What are your top 3 females of all time in hip hop?
My top three female rappers of all time. Dead or alive?
Yep, dead or alive.
Okay. Kim. Gotta say Kim. Wait, my favorite or like the best?
The best. I'm gonna say the best.
Let's be clear, the best.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Kim. Gotta say Kim. I'm gonna say Left Eye. Rest in peace, Left Eye. And Shawty.
Okay.
So y'all, that is what Latto said, and this clip went viral. We got to talk about it. I got Nicki up here. Let me take her down. Let's pull Nicki and Latto. So we got to talk about it, y'all. So y'all heard what she said. She said in Shawty. Y'all see she didn't say Nicki name. Say her name. For crying out loud, I think that we got to, come on now. Can we have a real conversation? Latto is not the only girl to do that in her interviews or whatever. After they bump heads with Nicki or have some type of friction with Nicki, they try not to say her name, which is crazy to me. You can't undo what she did. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fix my hat, y'all. Hold on. It's just all Hana. But you can't undo what Nicki did or whatever. You can't undo the impact that she had on you. She is, and I'm not putting words in Latto's mouth. Latto has said this. Nicki Minaj is her biggest inspiration. She is one of the reasons that she is rapping. Nicki Minaj is one of the reasons that Latto decided to even go ahead and rap. You know, looking at Nicki Minaj, she was inspired by her. You know, she loved the flow and everything. So, I don't know. I feel like you could just still say her name, but I will give Latto her things for even saying Shawty. I'll give her things for saying Shawty because she did more than a lot of these girls. Because when Meg or Cardi or any other girls who really don't like Nicki like that, when they get in interviews, they don't even say Nicki's name anymore. They just be like, oh, Foxy, Kim. Hell, I think Meg done said Queen Latifah before. Like, girl, be for real. Like, be for real. Like, they don't say her name. And so I never understood that because although you may not see eye to eye with a person, although y'all may be into it, that may be your op and everything, me, the kind of person I am, I'm still going to go ahead and give that person their 10s. You know what I mean? I done got into it with people, and if somebody look good on their birthday and you might come across my TL, I'll be like, oh, okay, she look good. What I can't hate. I'm not a hater. And I think with this situation, still go ahead and give Nicki her things or whatever. If she was your biggest inspiration and she was one of the reasons you started rapping, And Latto, especially for you, you know, you said you waited in line for Pink Friday, the original one you had on your Barbie chain. You thought you was wrong, man. You know, you even thought you were Nicki at one point in time. Hey, Nicki, asthma. You were giving all of the things like that. You was giving it up like that. So I feel like, why not say her name? You know, you tweeted publicly, you know, I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. You know, you were doing all that. So it's like, when you get in an interview, you don't gotta say Shawty. Shawty got a name. Just say her name. But like I said, I give you your props though for even saying Shawty, because a lot of girls don't even do that. They just act like Nicki didn't even exist. Like, you know what I mean? So I get it, Latto. But on other news, oh wait, actually no, I'm not done with this story yet. Hold on, because I gotta tell y'all now. I think y'all remember. If y'all watched my last video, I told y'all, now that Latto is something very corny. She is so corny. She is corn. Latto is a fresh piece of corn on the cob. That is what Latto is. Latto is a fresh piece of corn on the cob. So let me show y'all real quick. After the interview and everything, after the interview went viral, Latto, and she just couldn't leave it alone. And this is what takes away from the allure of it all. So Latto says this. She goes and tweets this. Now playing Plies featuring T-Pain, Shawty. Latto, why? Why are you so corny, girl? Girl, you are so corny. And I actually like Latto. I would never take away that she actually pushes her pen. Latto can spit now. She pushes her pen or whatever. She might not make the most exciting songs, or it might not be the most exciting bars and lyrics or whatever, but she can rap. Latto can rap on everything, so I'll never take that away from her. She's talented. But Latto, you are so damn corny, girl. Now you couldn't just let the video do what it did. Okay, you said Shawty, you know, we gonna get on here, be messy, and we gonna talk about it and everything like that. But you had to go ahead and just add more corn to the cob and do the tweet. Like, why, Latto? You just couldn't leave it alone. Like, girl, you so damn corny. But that's who you are. And you know what? I will say you stay true to who you are. So, but the thing about it is, y'all remember the last video when they were trolling Latto, and they were making her fat in the face and gave her a big old body with a stomach and everything like that. Now, remember I was like, leave Latto alone, y'all. Y'all got to leave that girl alone. I can't even say that no more because Latto enjoys the trolling. I think that this is a part of her brand at this point. Latto is a troll. She likes when people troll her. She plays into it. And this is what she likes because she knows that even her doing stuff like this is just going to get her even more on. They're going to troll her even more for this. But I think she's trolling Nicki Minaj. Honestly, I think this saying Shawty, you know, is she trolling Nicki Minaj? I don't know. It's a slight troll, but I think, yeah, she likes Shawty. And then for her to go do the tweet too, it's like, girl, you just got to drag it. You know what I mean? She just got to drag it. I don't know. But in other news, though, with Latto, too, let me go ahead and get to this because I thought this was interesting. So while we talking about Miss Latto, y'all, so the people are saying that Latto is coming out with a remix to Sunday Service. And, y'all, they are saying Drake is on the remix. They saying Drizzy Drake is on the remix. And, you know, I don't know how true this is, but I still thought it was interesting for us to go ahead and talk about. It was interesting enough for us to go ahead and talk about. So, they're saying that Latto is on the remix. They're saying that Drake is on the remix of Latto's song Sunday Service. Now, this would be really interesting if he was on there because we know that Latto and Nicki are enemies, or you know they're into it or whatever, and then Drake and Nicki are brother and sister, you know what I mean? But the reason why I also wanted to report on this because this isn't far-fetched. Reason why I think it's not far-fetched is because Drake is banging Latto's sister. He's Latto's sister. So I mean, you know, it isn't far off. All Latto's sister gotta do is be like, you want to give my sister that feature? I'm sure they are real chummy already. You know how I be. Y'all know how I be when your sister or somebody you cool with, they be on the phone with their little boo and then they flip the camera. And then you start talking to the little boo and now you and the boo got a little rapport going on. They be like, hey, where Latto at? Hey, put Latto on the phone. What's good? Or, you know, she be like, oh, that's brother. Y'all know how it be or whatever. So he could very well be on there. You know what I mean? And then also, not to mention that, 21 Savage is Latto's dude. That's her boyfriend or whatever. And 21 Savage and Drake are close. They have a good relationship. They're close. He considers him a friend. So I don't think this is far off. And then I was thinking too, is that dropping this Friday? Like the post said, is it dropping this Friday? And is that why Latto is even doing the interview? Is that why she's, trolling so hard to try to rev up that steam and that traction for this remix? This could all be true. Y'all know how the industry works. You got to get a little traction, get a little engagement, and then boom, you drop a song or something like that. So this could be all part of Latto's master plan. I don't know. But how do y'all feel about Drake getting on there with Latto and him and Nicki being brother and sister? They've been locked in since '08. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. Me personally, I probably wouldn't do it just out of the loyalty that I had for Nicki if I'm Drake. But then again, I get it. But then that gets me into something else, y'all, that came across my desk. Let me get it pulled up because look, now we talking about who doing songs with whom. So y'all, it came across my desk. And let me show y'all because I know I love a good receipt. So it says, according to some leaks, Nicki Minaj is featured on Metro Boomin and Future's new album. Now, y'all know Metro and Boomin and Future are coming out with a new album, another one this Friday, and they're saying that Nicki Minaj is on the album, child. Now, y'all know Future and Drake is into it right now. They're saying that she's on a track called Spliff a Day. It says Nicki Minaj featuring Bryson Tiller and Party Next Door. Y'all, this is some tea. This is some tea because... we got to keep it fair. Are we giving Drake the side eye because he's working with Latto? If we giving Drake the side eye, then are we giving Nicki the side eye too for working with Future in the midst of the beef that's going on between Future and Drake and Kendrick Lamar and all that? What we thinking about that? Now, y'all know my mind gets to going. So Nicki and Future have worked together in the past. They worked together recently, last month, I believe. I think it was last month, sometime this year. They dropped a song. Nicki dropped a song on her deluxe to Pink Friday 2 called Press Play with Future. And then also Future was featured on Nicki Minaj's album in December, the song Nicki Hendrix. So they already have a working relationship. And this was prior to the beef even being, known to us, the beef between Future and Drake. So what I'm thinking in my head, is this a song that was recorded already? It could have been a song that was recorded already. I feel like Nicki and Future are two heavy hitters. They're not paying each other for verses. It could have been a feature for a feature. You give me a feature, I give you a feature. It could have been something like that. And, maybe Future had this song already in the tuck. And maybe he's being petty and, putting it on the album. Who knows? And, Nicki Minaj, she's not going to not clear the record, because Future done gave her 2 features. That's how it works. I mean, I can't help that you and Drake are into it, So, I don't know. This could be one they already had in the tuck, y'all. This could be one they already had in the tuck. But, Nicki, are we still giving you the side eye? Because that's your brother. We got to be fair. If it's good, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. We got to be fair. I don't know, y'all. We got to see. But look. So, in other news, y'all. While we're talking about Miss Sold Out Minaj, we got to talk about Nicki Minaj breaking more records. She is breaking more records. Nicki Minaj has become that girl again. She never stopped being that girl. But it says, according to tour data, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 tour officially becomes the most successful tour by a female rapper in history with 34.9 million from 220,000 tickets sold in the first 17 shows, y'all. So, this is huge. Nicki Minaj is still out here breaking records. She's still out here breaking records. Let me get her picture pulled up. She's still out here breaking records, y'all. This is huge. So, we all know that Nicki Minaj is on her world tour right now. She's did 17 shows. She's made $35 million off of this tour. She's grossed $35 million off of this tour so far. And the tour is not even halfway through. I remember counting when it first came out. I think there's about maybe 45 dates. And she's still kind of adding to it too. So she's not even halfway through the tour. And she's already made $35 million or grossed $35 million off of the tour. This is huge. This is the biggest, the highest grossing tour thus far by a female rapper in history. This is huge, and the reason why I wanted to highlight this, we all know Nicki's the queen. You know, y'all probably like, okay, this is what she's supposed to be doing. She's the queen of rap, right? She should be pulling in this kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. You know how y'all do. But the reason why I thought it would be important for me to highlight this because y'all know the internet is not a real place. You understand? Now, if we listen to what the internet said about Nicki Minaj, we would be like, okay, Nicki Minaj she's old. She's old. She's at home bitter. She's mean. She's washed. Nobody's playing her. Nobody's streaming her. Nobody wants to see her. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. If we believed all these things that the internet puts in our mind about Nicki Minaj, then you would be like, how the hell is this woman bringing in $35 million from the tour? You know what I mean? But this just goes to show you that everything that you read on the internet is perception versus reality. And it reminded me of that quote, whoever controls the media controls the mind. And that's so true because the media, you know, we got people who will get on these phones and they'll tweet anything. You know, anybody got a phone, anybody can create a fake Twitter account and tweet up a storm and put out false stuff and say whatever they want or tweet their opinions and everything like that. But what's real, and this separates the real from the fake. I really think that not even outside of Nicki Minaj, I think when artists go on tour, it separates the real from the fluff. You know what I mean? Like, I think that when you go on tour as an artist, that's the truth teller. If people are really messing with you, if they're really streaming your music, if those numbers are really numbering, the tour will be the truth teller. That'll be the truth teller. And I feel like, you know, you can't, they say, okay, mass streaming, mass buying, yada, yada, yada. But you can't fake those butts in the seats. You can't fake $35 million in tour tickets. You just can't fake that. You know what I mean? And so that's why it's very important to be careful what you consume. And that's why when I do come on here talking to y'all, yeah, we gonna be messy or whatever. And I'm gonna give y'all my opinion and my assumptions on things, but I never really want to put out false stuff because it can change the way the consumers, which are you guys who's watching it, the way that you perceive certain people and stuff. Although I give my opinion on anything I want to, you know, you just want to keep it fair. And I think that, you know, Nicki Minaj is still doing her thing. She's, you know, 17 plus years into her career. You know, people thought that she would have been a flop by now. You know, how do you get rid of this bitch? What she said, you can't get rid of me, bitch. They wanted to get rid of her, and she's still out here doing her thing. So I definitely wanted to highlight that. Shout out to Nicki. Nicki is still doing her thing. Nicki's still the queen. They love the flow. They still streaming. You know. Shout out to Nicki on that. But that's all I got for y'all today. But let me know what y'all think about this video. First off, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'm watching you. It's somewhere down there. Just click that subscribe button. Boop. Click it. It's so simple. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Do you think Latto is corny? Do you think Latto should have said Nicki's name? What do you think about Drake working with Latto on the Sunday Service remix? What do you think about Nicki working with Future on that album? Will she be on the album? Is this just fake news? Is it false? Let me know what y'all think about Nicki Minaj still breaking records 17 years into her career. I want to know what y'all think about it. We're going to chop it up in the comments as always. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss the next time I drop another video. And like this video too. I'll see y'all in the next one.